good content I've been able to catch these past 12 months. Stay cool. Oh yeah.
Hi. How's everyone doing tonight? Hope you've been having a good day so far. You know, if things haven't been so great, well, hopefully tonight's stream will help you take your mind off things for a couple hours. My day started bad. I woke up with an ear what was blocked up. So, you know, I had to use like peroxide or whatever the hell it's called to help with that, and it's helped. And also some like real fucking bad joint pain, which I've just kind of been dealing with all day, unfortunately. That's just the way it goes sometimes. And also the heat wave is back here, so we've had to, you know, close up the windows, turn the AC on, that sort of stuff. And also it's been very grey and dreary outside. So today's been a little bobo. I got some work done that I was meaning to do, so I mean that was nice at least. And then I had a good dinner. I made myself a tomato sandwich on a bagel with some of the tomatoes that we've been growing, and you know, a bit of cream cheese, a little bit of bacon. It was good. Now I'm gonna play a video game for a couple of hours. We're gonna be playing Minute of Violence. I think we're in like the last half of the game now, so I'm pretty sure we'll get this done in like 4 hours, 5 hours, something like that, and then we'll be on our way for the evening, and then I'll probably do something for the rest of my night.
Good evening, gamers and Miss Holly. I hope the Ilvoli gummies treat your pain.
Those are shapes, and if I put those in my knees, they'll make it worse because they have sharp corners, and that hurts. But thank you for the bits, I appreciate it. You know, if you want to support the stream, subs, tips, bits, all that good stuff, options there for you. Never mandatory, don't feel obligated to. But you know, if you enjoy what we do here and you want to toss a couple of bones my way, help me keep the lights on, that sort of thing, very much appreciated. You're very generous. Thank you, the Gay Avery, for the 14-month resub. I really appreciate that.
Wow, 14 months. How has it been so long?
See, there's a little thing called time that it keeps on slipping into the future. I want to fly like an eagle to the sea. I'm sad that I can't play that song without getting fucking sent to copyright hell. I love that song. I'm gonna put on some other music though while we just talk. But you know, your very generous support over the past, it's been over a year by this point, past several months. It's a big part of why I'm able to, you know, justify doing this as often as I do. But also, you know, why I'm able to, like, pay bills and eat food and save up to pay more bills and eat more food in the future.
10 months. Wow, yippee, thanks for being awesome.
So thank you all very much for your support. It really does mean the world to me. And thank you, Killer Lesbian, for the 10-month resub, and thank you, Fluffy Bird, for that brand new sub. I really appreciate it. If you want to join the Discord, !Discord, that's there for you. It's a nice little community with some good folks there. You can join up, you can have fun, you can eat grapes, all else is banned. Thank you, Wither WK, for that 3-month resub.
3.
Thank you very much. Apologies if that noise is coming through my mic. Someone is taking a shower, and the shower is literally, like, in the room next to me, and so, like, you can hear the pipes running. What else? If you want to post fan art, you can post it, on Twitter. You can post it in the Discord fan art channel. And that's where I'll look for fan art showcases at the end of streams. I think it goes to Christmas Future for the bits.
I can make the future arrive faster. Also, I know Kermit.
That's great. I'm really happy for you. I seen Kermit on my television, so I guess I maybe know him too. Not on a personal level or anything, but I know of him. He's the frog, and he has abilities. And the pig does not leave the lizard alone for him. Thank you, Steve Citrus, for the 6-month reset.
A baba bab HBABEHHHHHHHHHHHHHH.
That's great, I think. Thank you very much. Did I have anything else I wanted to add? I'm sure y'all have seen the stream schedule by now. Thursday, 6-ish, we're gonna be doing Dicey Dungeons. I might be like a little late to start that stream because I'm ordering takeout that night, and I don't know when that's gonna arrive. I'm getting some calamari because I want squid. Friday, doing more Psychonauts, and then at some point this week, if I have time, probably I got another little puzzle game I want to do for a late night stream. That sounds like it'd be fun. And also tomorrow, Wednesday, I'm going to be on my friend Peregrine's stream. They're going to be playing a neat little game, and I'm going to be around with them and our friend Rudd. That's going to be fun. You'll see what it is tomorrow. I'll probably announce that at some point tomorrow. I suppose that's it. We can get started with the game now. Let me turn off the music. Thank you, Izalis89, for the 7-month resub.
Ice cream.
Oh. Wasn't much of a scream. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Let me boot up the game. I've got my controller. I think I have it set up to do game capture. I do. Thank you, Robotic Venusian, for that brand new sub. Minute of Violence. Previously, we started the game. We were introduced to Mo, who has a very important, very difficult job to do that only she can do, to help keep things running and help keep a very infectious fungal infestation at bay. Unfortunately, kind of at the expense of everything else in her life. Previously, we did 2 of the 4 giants that we need to check up on. And tonight, in the presumably last half of the game, we'll get the last 2 working again. Hopefully. Please do not quit the game or turn off the system while the save icon is showing. Don't do it. Here we are. Chapter 3. Part 1. The Island of Memorfesti. Mo can't move on just yet. Thank you, Bund Cake. The 9-month reset.
How many minutes are on this island? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Thank you. Let's remember. I'm gonna pause the TTS because dialogue's gonna be happening, but thank you, Missing Texture, for that resub.
Wow.
The deep waters around this island change color every season, teeming with life of the most curious creatures.
Okay, that wasn't too much. Probably unmute it for now, but you know, just be mindful. This is a game of dialogue that we were trying to listen to. Those little heads peeking out. Over here. Can't tell if that's supposed to be like little domes for growing things, or if that's just like an archaeological records type of thing. Is this the first stream of the game? No, this is the second half of the game.
The ventilation system grew through her house, wrecking her bedroom, study, and kitchen. She could have moved away, but she wasn't willing to concede a single inch. Hopefully, she hasn't blocked the valve with her morbid laboratory.
Sounds a little bit like someone we know, doesn't it?
Miri is not here, the old woman says. But that is not why you've come.
Polly, I love you and want to watch your stream, but you keep playing games I know I don't want to spoil. Oh, that's very easy then. You just press the red X on your browser and you don't watch. It's literally super easy to do. And hey, you can always watch the VODs after you play it.
How dire it is. How Under and the others have succumbed. How she needs to do what must be done. But her grandmother merely smirks behind her mask. Now look at you. How important you've become. People are counting on you. Yes, yes. Another chuckle behind the air filter. I have something very important for you to do as well. Would you be so kind as to do me a favor? A favor, she calls it.
We can't say no.
It may as well be an order. Granny has always had her way of getting what she wants.
You receive 2 clay figures wrapped in ceremonial cloth.
Old companions, the grandmother says, that I have held on to quite long enough. It's time to bring them home. Promise me. Moore's heart plunged into her stomach. She knew what Granny was implying. You do not decline a request like this. Moore promised.
To a resting place on Grava, she has spent enough time mourning her friends. Oh. Their little figure is meant to represent, like, people that she knew once. Granny's specimens are as deadly as they are beautiful.
Grandma was never interested in anything made by the giants. Lifeless metals and cold steel, she called it. She preferred spending time with the fungus, breeding colorful, voracious new strains.
Huh.
Moore had always looked up to her grandmother, devoting her hours to caring for the dead and the living alike. An enigmatic and stubborn woman who was far smarter than many assumed.
One tower. I do really like the bits that we've heard so far about our grandma. She seems like a real neat character.
Memorfesti and Graba are connected by a bridge, but Moore has never fully crossed. The walk always seemed too long, and what lies beyond is what she dreads most.
If you step onto this bridge, there is no turning back. You ready to go? Let's see. Yep, we gotta go. We got all the memories here.
Just the one.
I feel like I have a feeling with regards to what we're going to encounter and why Mo doesn't want to be there.
You can go back now, Mo. You did the work. You could just tell the old woman off. It's not like you're her servant. Yes, of course, you promised. But she was asking too much. Your grandmother doesn't care about your struggles. That old hag. Throw the figures into the sea. And just say you returned them. With a little disrespect for the dead. If it saves the living. Mo's hand clutches the gemstone in her pocket, left behind by her older sister. Her heart is drowning in a deluge of goodbyes, all of them equally real in Miri's unread letter.
We got a promise to keep. It's a long way to the other island. It's a long, long way.
Mo expected Graba to be swallowed by the spores, so this episode comes as no surprise. However, she did not expect to feel so at home here.
That's worrying. I feel like that's worrying, right? Hello, eels. Thank you, local disaster rescue. Eels. Jellyfish, spiky guy, starfish. I've been working under the impression throughout this whole game that you have to like collect them in that order. I wonder if you don't. I wonder if you just have to get them. So I'm gonna try that. No, you do have to get them in order. Okay. I was right. What do you know? Lucky guess this whole time. Has Mo always been that pale? I'm not sure. I feel like she's maybe been getting a little more pale as the game has gone on, which is worrying me a little. It seems within the realm of possibility for this game. There's the key. I fell. No. The game is very pretty, yeah.
Graba, where we bring our dead, where we surrender their bodies to the blight. A place too virulent to visit, so we mourn at home over sculpted effigies.
I had a feeling...
Law finds no solace in these rituals, but she has a promise to keep.
I had a feeling, this was gonna be, this island's whole deal was that, you know, it's the place where we bring the dead. And Mo, you know, doesn't want to come here because it's a horrible reminder of, the work she's had to do and all the people she's failed by not doing it good enough. and all the people that it'll happen to if she, doesn't keep doing it.
For all their hard work, the giant's machines are not welcome in these hallowed grounds.
We'll come get the Omni Switch later. One of many terrifying mutations in these waters.
I'm thinking this is looking like a place of honor. I'm thinking there's lots of great deeds that have been buried here.
Are you ready to enter the Garden of the Dead? Remember, there's a difference between being ready and telling yourself you're ready. Remember, machines of the giants aren't allowed here, so that combined with a whole lot of rot that succumbed to the fungus, this is what you get. Thank you, McSkitters, for the 7-month resub.
I turned 21 today, which is cool. Not that it means much here in Canada. Anyways, thanks for being a cool lady.
Hey, happy birthday! And thank you for the 7-month resub. Generations of bodies lie here, eaten by the fungus, transformed. The blacksmith's family was hit hard by the blight. He was an old man with old lungs. Oh, I see what we want to do. At least I see the gist of it. It's time to do a puzzle. So if we have brown, stripe, stripe, and then dot. Then we have dot, stripe, brown. So much. Maybe like this. I'm trying to make the symbols match up. Not like that. We would want this one, right? And then we do the left one. Yeah, and then one more on this side, and then all we have to do is get the third one. There we go. It's 2 or 3. Now we just make this one. Adjust. What does it do if I pull this switch right now? Probably nothing. Yeah, nothing happened. Okay, so it looks like this third one we do have to adjust in a different way, which means these ones have to be adjusted differently. Let's see. don't think we can get a layout where that would work. Try this. That would also work. So this is done. But are there any just like solid brown ones here? I don't think so. Maybe I'm trying to solve a puzzle right now where it hasn't told me what the puzzle is yet, and I've just been assuming based on symbols. Maybe that's the issue here. I could always just go and explore more. We can come back to this. A place for nameless bodies. The mass burial. Are there any memories here? There are not. Thank you, Skringus Pingus, for the 12 months.
One whole year. It's BB.
Enjoy your new baby. The crypts are locked, but there are no locks on these doors. There has to be a mechanism to open them all. I wonder what it could be. Or where it could be. There's a very sad beauty to this place. One could sit here a while with the right protective gear and mourn. Aha. So we do need to have not matching symbols then. So we have diagonals and half circle. It's one of them. This one's completely covered, so we can't see it. So that's one of them. Other way around. Down, down, down. There we go. Members of the Shepherd's family. A humble end. Did see stuff over here as well. It's just completely fully brown for that one. Is there something over here that I missed? Yes. Painters and musicians. Shoemakers, tailors, carpenters. Flat brown all the way. I thought I saw something over here when I was jumping. There we go. Countless friends lost in the first blight. The Fireman's Guild. A hazardous occupation. One figure for each child lost in the cold underbellies of these islands. The morphing catacombs are no place to play. More bodies. Okay. So... Mo did like to play in the little caverns, yeah. This could have been her. Thank you, Carnolius, for the 12 months.
Oh? 12 moths? Does that mean?
It does. Enjoy. We can jump down here. No, we can. Pile of sarcophagi claimed by the fungus. So, that one already. So we have solid brown. Solid brown. We have brown and diagonals. We had... This one was completely blocked off by the fungus. Whatever it once was. Solid brown bottom right. Brown and diagonals bottom left. Diagonals half circle diagonals top left. Okay. So what's wrong? I suppose that could work. Circle diagonals. So then we would get this. Was that also what we had for... Is it solid brown and the diagonals on top? Yes. Okay. Hello, Dr. Scully. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for tuning in. The bottom one was just solid brown. I think would be this. Let's try the lever. Here we go. Mo heard a sound of something sliding open, coming from 4 directions. It turns out, a puzzle is much easier to solve when you know, like, what the puzzle is, rather than just hitting the buttons. It turns out, when you're given the rules of a puzzle, you can figure out how to solve it. How did it open all the doors? We matched all the symbols on the top of the doors. It's the mechanisms. It's designed to open up when you get the symbols right.
Moore was too small to fully understand what was happening during the Exodus, but she saw what the poison was doing to the people around her, plaguing the mind with visions, corroding and eating the flesh. She couldn't bear to watch person after person disappear from her life, so she hid in the networks below. Far away from it all, she never found out exactly who succumbed to the poison and who made it off the island. But it barely matters to her when they're all still gone.
Mo's afraid of keeping people close because she's worried about losing them. Even Even if keeping them away means losing them anyways, at least it's on her own terms. And I reckon she thinks that probably counts for something. There's no place for the figures here. Hey, congrats, Rat Queen. That's wonderful news. What about her sister? Was she not around back then? No, she was. Again, though, seeing everyone that you know suddenly die around you is just like, oh god, I'm terrified of this happening to anyone and everyone I know, which is already currently happening. So yeah, it makes sense that she just, like, tried to run away from all that. I imagine that's part of why she feels like she has to carry around the burden of fixing things alone. Because she doesn't want other people to die. You know, as weird and confused as that is, considering how she's, like, you know, not taking care of herself. But I reckon, you know, part of that is also just, like, her feeling guilty over the fact that she just, like, ran away when everyone else was hurting and, like, succumbing to the infection. So it does make sense. It's just very sad.
Most of Moore's family is still here, however. They couldn't leave their little Moore behind.
Oh.
She is proud now to have been tasked to protect them, by virtue of the knowledge and power she found. For when she went below and found the fabled giants, when she befriended them as the only human in generations, they forged the Omni-Switch for her and made her their apprentice. She spent years confined in the underbelly of these islands, just so the surface could shine. She hopes her family is proud as well.
So she spent her whole life basically just locked away from her family, under the impression that she was doing something to help them, to protect them, to save them, all the while trying to, like, keep them away. Now, you know, they're sticking around for her sake, and now there's probably, like, some guilt because of that, because, oh god, they're still here. That's another family's crypt, though. We're gonna have to find another. Maybe this one's open. Wonder if her sister leaving is half what she wanted, even if it hurts? I feel like it would probably make her feel worse, because then maybe she would wonder if everything she was doing was for nothing, you know? Man.
The brothers once walked the surface. Many say they built the world with their hands. They were inventors and explorers, never minding the tiny humans between their feet, living in their tiny houses and tiny streets. When the Blight first came and humanity fell into ruin, they went underground to find a solution. Their ingenuity and their toil saved the world above, but also bound them in the deep below.
They were people once. Just like Mo. But there's only one Mo. We've got one more to check. It was lower down, wasn't it? This spot looks clear.
Miri has 2 figurines in her home, a recent addition, but she has not told Mo who she is mourning. Miri has told Mo that she has a figure ready for her too, just in case. How many times has Miri thought of taking that figure here? All the times Mo would disappear below. All the times Mo was gone for months without contact. Miri not knowing each time whether her little sister would come up again. Not knowing for months whether the catacombs or the Blight had finally taken Mo for good. Granny's decided that she's grieved enough.
You placed the figurines in a worthy place. It is done. You know, in spite of all the hardships, in spite of how difficult everything was, you know, Mo's family still cares about her. Mo cares about them too. She feels like she has to show it in a very specific way. I feel like none of the fungi taste good now. Thank you, Toby.web, for the 11 months. I really appreciate that. You certain you want to leave this place? Yeah. I think it's time to leave. Also, it's...
2 giants still struggling for air. Only half of the engines running. Only half of her world protected. But at least this promise she has now fulfilled.
It's sad listening to, like, the way that she talks about the giants and stuff. You know, at the start of the game, as she's going, it's like, oh, the fucking things are broken. We need to make them work again. We gotta make sure all the systems are up and running. And then, like, you get to this part, and it's like, she was friends with them once. Before the weight of it all suffocated her. They were friends. They made the it wasn't like some destiny that was passed down to her. They saw her, they cared about her, they made it for her. They were friends. You took what you needed. Now they're just another broken thing that she has to fix. She spent, like, so long with this, like, horrible burden she's felt like she had to uphold, and now all the people that she cares about, they're just problems to her, it feels like. We've got a long walk ahead of us. Are you ready to return to your grandmother? A letter.
She knows she has a pressing task to finish, the one in the physical world. But maybe, in this place, where time has no meaning, she can stay for a moment and rest. When was the last time Mo got to rest? Four of them. Long spike fish, starfish. That's our order. Long spike fish, starfish. Not you, not yet. You. You're what I'm after. Ah, nuts. Getting harder for her to leave the visions? Yeah, I feel like that's where the game has been taking us. Everything it's told us about, you know, the infection, everything it's told us about how Mo refuses to put on protective gear because, oh, I'm different. Oh, I'm stronger. Oh, I don't have the time. And, you know, everything about how
you know, she's trained herself to escape from the hallucinations of it, but like at the end of the day, this thing like gets into you. It takes hold of your mind. It makes you like see and think things. And now she's thinking, well, what if I just wait here and rest? I'm guessing there's no more of this. We gotta go back. Probably spawned some to the right of us. Let's see, we've got fish and starfish. You got any over here? No. Unless they're down here? There they are. Okay. These are very good eel sound effects. This is what all eels should sound like. There we go. One more to go. Let's go sing a song. I think more works of fiction should have giant eels like this. I think the implication here is that we're like at the bottom of the ocean and we're really small though. I guess these are just like, what are they called? Garden eels, I think? Which are tiny little guys that just like wiggle out of the ground a little bit and peek out. Mo feels very small. Is her sister's song. Part 3. Andy's engine. We've got work to do. This way. The spores look like they're back, which is...
Moore's grandmother says, "Thank you," and asks for one more favor. Would you sit with this old woman and listen to the birds and the water? Granny remembers how people from far away would visit Beva and Leoza to have a few days of peace, a few days of nothing but islands, and how lucky little Moore was to have a lifetime of it before the Exodus, before her calling. Moore responds she only has a minute, but her grandmother smiles, patting the empty seat beside her. Then, a minute of islands will do.
Was wondering if the game would do a title drop. There you go. The old lighthouse keeper. Her sister. Her uncle. They all stayed here for us. We've got one last set of islands to check on. Continue your work. Can we say any last things to our grandma? No. Not now. In we go. You ready to enter the networks below? Andy has slept long enough.
The foul taste of stale air is even stronger here. Enough distractions. It's time to wake Under from his sleep.
And that's how you pronounce it. Okay. I figured it wasn't Andy.
Haven't been here in a while. Hope everything is well with you and you're having a good time, D.
Thank you, Bumbo Glungus, for the bits. I appreciate it. It's a deeply sad video game we're playing here today, but I am enjoying my time with it all the same. Thank you for the bits. Down we go. I do like the little parachute that her poncho does. Hey, bud. We'll get you fixed up real soon. Can I jump up this? Nah. Gotta go around. doesn't look like he's still
Under
breathing.
the giant slumbering beneath Memofesti is the oldest of the four brothers. Older not by years, but by centuries. A fitting guardian for the islands of the dead.
I hope he's doing all right.
His throat making no sound. His chest frozen in place. Make haste, Mo. Maybe you haven't killed him yet.
Enda has been without air for too long already. Quickly reroute the power to this chamber before Enda's lungs fail him. Well, that's worrying. That's deeply worrying. Two giants awake. Too deep in slumber. Vein leads to the heart chamber. Alright. Let's go. Interesting how her monologue implied she killed him even though she had nothing to do with it. Shows how she feels responsible for everything. Yeah, that's been the recurring theme throughout this, like, entire journey so far. She has to get it done because she's the one who's responsible for everything, and if it doesn't work and if things go bad, then obviously it's her fault. Because it's all her job. Brady, you should probably not take a fat bite out of the heart. Probably not for biting, my friend. How you doing today? Hope you're well. I mean, not this heart, at least. This one's important. I ain't gonna police what you do in your free time.
They say your youth was taken from you. But think of the years of good you could have done. If the Omni Switch had found you earlier.
Poor Mo. Poor Mo. Yeah, there was a little doll with giants in there. I saw it. It was cute. Go down this way. And also, for what it's worth, I'm pretty sure the implication is that Mo is still very young. Yeah, this game's really cool. I'm really liking it. It is definitely worth a look for yourself if you're not caught the first video stream, or even if you have caught it. I think it's worth a look on your own. Sidle across here. We knocked it over. It's fine now. It's fine now. Let's see, is there anything over here about that I can... Just the way back up here, okay. Oh, then I come around the other way. Okay. I see. Love to play things that mean something to you and not MOBAs. Oh, Brady, my friend Brady, I beg of you. This. That's one. One more to go. This time it looks like there's only 2 that we gotta restore instead of 3, which is interesting. Also, hell yeah, Brady, congrats. I hope the new job stuff works out for you. Dokes for that 15-month resub.
Hey, I drove from Georgia to New York and then back for a total of 2,200 miles.
Is that good? Is that bad or good? What's over here? Also, is that a lot? I'm not sure what kind of distance that is.
What good is a dress to you? Who would even look at you? Amidst the dimmed lights of the machines, you would only dirty it.
She had hopes and dreams that weren't related to the Giants once. I was thinking that the implication was that, like, she was hallucinating what was in these rooms, but now that we know that she was, like, friends with the Giants and the Giants used to be people, I'm wondering if they set those up, like, for her to play in when she was young. You know, because she was just a kid. Ready to navigate my pipe maze? Nope, I got it. Let's try that again. Can't afford to mess up. Whoop. Ah, too far. Damn. Just drop down for that part, actually. Hang on. Yeah, I imagine part of her just referring to them as, like, machines is just trying to cope. Now that she's, like, allegedly losing them. Ah, come on. I'm not doing very good at this part. That's what we wanted to do. I'm flipping through the wall. What's that last memory? Here. Thank you, Phaedros, for the 6 months.
Oh yeah. 6 months.
Oh,
Positive
yeah.
Tones bonus BB.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Push this a bit to the side. Up here. What's over here? We can't open this yet. No power in it. Go down here. There's something over here. Nope, there isn't. Okay. I did all that for nothing. I wanted to see if there was a secret, though. I wanted to know if there was a secret. We're still missing one of the memories here. Gotta find that memory. Let's see. This. Was the one that was way over here, right? Was there? No, it wasn't here. Okay, go that way. Back over here. Is there anything over here? Ah. I don't remember if we were here. I don't think we were. There we go. memories.
Stories and romanticisms. Tales of great heroes. You wish you were a hero. But all you have is martyrdom.
Guess even she knows what she's doing to an extent. I guess we've gotten all the memories associated with these areas of the game, because I just got an achievement called Compartmentalized. That's a hell of an achievement name for that. Ooh. Poor Mo. Alright, my heart's a beat. God, I hope we're not too late. Oh, thank God. Oh no.
Nothing but a spasm. Pathetic. Try harder. Again. Again. That old hag and her stupid dolls. She knew you needed to get here as fast as possible. How could you let her distract you like that? Unda almost died because of your sentimentality. And Afla is as good as dead.
Try to save Alpha. Maybe you have not failed me yet. It's like she's forgotten why she's doing this in the first place. She was doing this for her family. She was doing this for the people that stayed behind. Jesus Christ, Brady! Accept. Do they all look like this, or is this dude just not looking particularly good? That dude is the
Your
oldest of them all.
grandmother, Miri.
So,
What help have they been? Whining to your face. Talking behind your back. They secretly want you to fail. Maybe they're pleas of concern. We're driven by ill will all this time.
I'm wondering if maybe, like, the fungus is starting to affect her thoughts a little bit. I worry about that. I'm always not in the mood to talk. If the fungus is having an effect, that's certainly not just the fungus. These are feelings that were, to an extent, already there, but you know, she's kind of having a breakdown over it. It's like, can you really blame her? When she's lived her whole life dedicated to this one cause that she was convinced was doing the right thing for the people that she cared about, the people that are still here behind, convinced that she was, like, fixing things, making things better, like... And now things are starting to fail. So can you really blame her for feeling this way?
You are alone in this. You always were. And maybe it's better that way.
It's completely wrong and harmful that she's feeling this way, but can you really blame her? Oh no, don't do it. No. It's time to leave this place behind. Don't you think?
The rusty husks scrape against her boat. Years of flotsam and jetsam, seeking vengeance to the boats that dare tread around Adi. When the blight first came, people began to panic, unsure of the future. They planned to flee instead of fighting the poison. But the mist is as deadly on the open sea as it is on land, deceiving countless sailors into steering their vessels back to these shores.
people wanted to believe escape was possible. Maybe it was.
Maul would rather not talk to Fenya, the last of the shipmakers, and one of Maul's most bitter rivals. But if she is to sail to Fayon, she will need Fenya's notes, her ever-growing brief. A paper savior of boats, or risk being devoured by the iron shards between here and Fayon.
Get the shipwright's map so you can navigate safely through the debris around these islands. Maybe escape was possible, but it certainly wasn't for a lot of people. And if it was, it certainly wasn't easy. I need to go to the bathroom, so I'll be back in just a bit. No, there's ambiance playing. You can listen to the sounds of the game while I'm gone. I'll be right back. I've defeated evil, name of toilet. How y'all doing? Y'all enjoying the stream so far? It's a bit of a heavy game, but I'm really liking it so far. Oh, I just noticed we had a raid. Thank you, Chess, for the raid. Thank you very much. I hope you had yourself a wonderful stream today. I guess that must have happened right when I was stuck inside the toilet at Boyle, but But thank you very much for that. I reckon we can get right back to it then. I'm just gonna have a bit of a drink. We'll just go right back to the game. Chest defeated a very strong Pikachu. Oh, that's the good stuff you love to hear. That's funny that the subtitles kicked back in as soon as I tapped back into the game. It's an odd coincidence. Oh, look, our little buddy's worried.
This boat floated back years ago, shredded to pieces. The feeble wood was no match for the edged steel. We never did find out who tried to leave with it.
I wonder if this place has always looked like this, or if, you know, the cataclysm of sorts made things worse in that regard. I certainly can't imagine they helped. 2 towers.
This boat was never finished, underfunded, when people still cared about wealth. Fenya's incredible talent spent on building an ark? She is preparing for your failure. The jealous roach is counting on it. Imagine your family lost in the mist on this useless piece of junk.
Hoodie guy for giving the gifts about the phantasmagoric lich. That's very generous of you. It's kind of funny to me, the memory talking about like, oh, back when people cared about wealth, and my immediate thought was just like, that's unrealistic. The rich wouldn't stop caring about that. Fenya's idea of wiring. Shoddy. Fenya's tools. Primitive. The engine Fenya built. Rudimentary. Mo seems very spiteful, because it feels like everything Fenya represents to her is, like, the exact opposite of what she's trying to achieve. Like, Mo is trying to achieve, you know, saving what's here, and Fenya's entire MO is making boats so that people can leave. Given everything we know about Mo and how she's feeling, it's like no wonder she's all spiteful about this. If you choose to confront Fenya now, there is no turning back. I'm not ready yet. I still have a memory to find. We come back in a sec. There was still this bit over here. There we go. It was literally just this one ledge.
This submarine never left the docks. The owner's son and wife had succumbed to the blight before they could even pack their bags. and the owner found no strength to move on in her heart.
So many ships never made it when they tried to set sail. So many ships never even got to go out and sail. Alright, it's time to step inside. Right? We got all the memories here? Yeah. We got all the memories here. In we go. Search everything for Fenya's map of the Iron Reef. Without it, your boat will be shredded to pieces. Thank you, Gamer Gray, for the 12-month resub.
Hi, I'm here to just drop this off. Have a fun boat stream.
Thank you very much. The kitchen is stocked for a long trip. These are Miri's things. This is how she plans to leave. Granny is meant to sleep here. Everything is ready for everyone to leave.
Fenya ignores her, but Moore's fury demands attention. This is your grand plan? Flee, like every single coward before you? Fenya has heard it all before. The accusations of envy and sabotage. How the Ark's mere existence is an insult to Moore. But she won't respond. Not anymore.
Good on her,
She
honestly.
just does what she can.
Take the book. You need the map.
Moore can't have the map for herself. How would Fenya guide the Ark to safe waters without it? Fenya gathers all the composure she can muster for a response. Your arrogance is clouding your judgment, bearer of the Omni Switch.
Ha!
Scorn and worry are woven into every word of Fenya's accusations. Saving this world is too big a task. Even for you, this Ark is your family's only chance. Go home. Be with them. Prepare to leave.
Oh no. You can take what you need now. Mo took the notebook. The map inside provides a safe route to the island of Farium. Ah. It doesn't show us where we need to go anymore. Seems to still be working to some extent. That's good? Question mark? Can we still even use the boat like this? You have what you came for. Do you want to leave now?
Check the map again. Fion is supposed to be here. But it's just scraps and junk. This map is useless. That roach is useless.
I'm really worried about Mo. That's one of the towers.
It is sunk too deep to be reached. This whole rotten island is against you. And you deserve it. Afla is already gone. And you know it.
Find a working air purifier. There has to be one.
You really think you will find something here? Do you even know where you are?
We've got to try, right? There is no going back. The island has no memories to collect. I think this is Mo's first time here. Wasting time. People are dying. Distracting yourself again. You've already failed them. You are too late.
They're right to hate you. In the end, everybody will leave you. And you know why. In the end, what have you done to deserve their gratitude? Nothing. Pretender. Fraud. Child. The brothers should never have trusted you with the Omni Switch. You were never strong enough to wield it.
Once more into the deep, then.
Useless. Might as well end the charade now. And throw yourself into the sea.
We can't give up. Right? God, the heartbeat here. Hope you like whale meat. There was life here once. loss of progress if I stumble a bit here. Boys. Into the sea. Chapter 5. Mo. Our friend!
Moore drifts ashore onto a patch of land so small it was named by a child, who named this quiet, empty place Garnin. It was home to some birds and a cold wilderness, but for Moore, it housed a drowning sorrow.
We can't turn back. All we can do is keep moving. Whatever that means right now.
The tumultuous waters of her emotions grow rougher with every step she takes, as she bears the weight of everyone's lives upon her shoulders. It flows underneath her skin, growing as she sees everything that she knows, loves, has fought so hard for, crumble in front of her eyes, all because of something she did.
The fungus is pooling around her.
There is nothing we can do but to see ourselves for what we are. Nothing left but to finally let go of our broken dreams and our lost hopes. None of us can stand in isolation and carry the world on their shoulders. None of us must bear everything by themselves. No one is an island.
I saw someone mention earlier in chat that, you know, when Mo is going and like using a lot of the devices, she's like cranking the Omni tool, the Omni switch, and it's like it's reminiscent of when the giants are like cranking and turning the pumps in their little underground caverns, and I like that a lot because it's in like a thematic sense, it's reminiscent of like how she feels like she has this like horrible burden given to her by the giants that she has to uphold, this horrible burden that makes her feel like very small and weak as opposed to like these massive things. And B, I also like it in the literal sense because, you know, it's like it's this thing they made for her so that in her own small way maybe she could try and like, you know, be like them because they cared about her. I feel like that was in a way them trying to connect with her. And I like both readings of that. Yeah, like giving a child a little tool like yours. The first step is to let go. They were people once. And they loved the world they lived in, and they loved all the little people living in it with them. And they loved Mo. And I hope they can get the rest now. He came for us. Our uncle came for us. Are you ready to make things right? I think we are.
Mo leaves the cold island for the birds. The spores are creeping in again, no matter how hard they struggle. Safan and his brothers simply cannot stem the tide any longer. Afla gone and underbroken. Centuries of labor taking their toll. She knows what must be done.
There is only one thing left to do. They're starting to settle in here, it looks like. On the whale. You know, in a way, it's beautiful. That might be easier. Ways open. The rot is starting to seep in here. Try as we might. Are you sure you want to go below? I'm sure. We have to go say goodbye to a friend. Safan is waiting for me. Yeah, I like that she's, referring to him as a person again instead of a machine or a tool. We can hear him gasping. He's tired. was wondering if this game was gonna make me cry. Thank you to Nicolas Cage. Don't forget to love each other. Loading screen. I really like that credit sequence. she can start to make things right again. And that's Minute of Violence. I got all the achievements, I guess, so that's a 100% playthrough. Hey. I really like this game. I thought it was very pretty. I thought the little puzzly, platformy bits were fun, and I like the way it... well, the story it tells. I hope you liked it. I really liked having the chance to share that with you all. If you liked the streams, if you liked the game, consider picking it up yourself. You can do !game in the chat, that'll take you to their website. It's on Steam. I'm pretty sure it's on all the major consoles right now. Give it a look. Support the devs for this wonderful thing that they've made. We found all of Mo's missing memories. I guess that's gonna be it for stream tonight then. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for the support tonight. Normally this is when I do a fan art showcase at the end of the streams, but I think I might need a little bit of time to myself. I'm still a little emotional over the ending of that game. But I'll be sure to give it all a look later. So, a thank you in advance to anyone who's made and shared fan art tonight. I'll be sure to give it a look soon. Thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna do a raid right now. I was told about a stream. Someone is marathoning some of the Half-Life games to raise funding for research for a rare genetic disorder. That one that I think a family member of theirs is affected by. So it's it's an important cause in general, but to them especially. And so I'll be raiding folks on over that way tonight. I can't think of any particular raid phrase. If you're sticking around, I hope you enjoy the stream. If you have the means, I hope you give generously. If not, I hope you, spread the word. Things like that. Yeah. That's about all I got to say, I suppose. Sorry, I'm a little choked up right now, I'll be honest. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Make sure you're taking care of yourself and taking care of the folks around you, and I hope to see you again soon.